I'm going to college soon, and because of that, it has become so blatantly obvious to me just how broke I am and how expensive things are. And yet, I am seeing a bunch of people in my generation buying new all the time. So let's talk about it. Hello, Internet. I'm Kaylee, and this is the Kaylee Michelle Show, where I'm going to talk about whatever the heck I want because this is my YouTube channel. If you like what you hear today, normal YouTuber spiel right here. My computer's turning off. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, do all the things. I love replying to comments. So if you yap, I will yap back, okay? Leave a comment or two. I love it. I love talking to people. So, like I said in the intro, everything's expensive. And because I'm going to college and I'm having to buy all the new things for my dorm, and I had to take out a $37,000 loan and do all those things, I've become so hyper aware of how expensive things are. And then I go on TikTok and I start scrolling and I'm seeing people buying new stuff constantly. And this has been happening for years now. I have notes. Let's see what I wrote. Because I thought about this so hard the other day. The biggest thing I'm seeing is just overconsumption. Consumption itself isn't bad. That's not the problem. The problem is overconsumption. And when I say overconsumption, I mean the $300 Shein hauls. Shein. Have we ever settled how to actually say that company name? Because I don't know. I've actually never bought anything off of the site. All my Shein stuff has come from the thrift store, and I will get to that later. The makeup restocks are like an entire cupboard worth of makeup. The 17 Stanley collection that I saw at one point, which is absolutely insane. It's a water bottle. You only need one. Get to that later. A big reason that overconsumption has spiked, of course, this is nothing new, but there are trends. There are always the new trends, and everyone thinks that they have to buy to fit those new trends. Baby girl, be original. Oh, it's actually painful. Everyone's trying to keep up with the trends and they're trying to be cool, and that means they are spending more money than they ever need to. I mean, you have back in the Stone Ages, apparently, you had Yeti cups. I got a Yeti. I can't say it. It sounds so weird. Yeti. I got a Yeti cup as part of like a fundraiser in my band class in like 6th grade. And guess what? That cup is still in my house, I believe. So we had the Yetis. Then it went to the Hydro Flasks in like 2019, 2020. Then we went to Stanley's in like last year before. Now we're at Owala's or probably some other water bottle that I don't know. When it comes to water bottles, I'm chilling with this random off-brand one, SM. I don't even know what the brand is. And I got it at Target because my old one was no longer working well, which brings me to my next point. The difference between consumption and overconsumption depends on where you're investing your money and where you're overspending it. Investing is not just for like businesses and stuff like, oh, I'm going to put a bunch of money into this business. Investing also means spending money on products that you see yourself using for a long time. There's nothing wrong with dropping a few dollars on something that you're going to keep using. Example, this water bottle. I got it at Target. Yes, it was expensive. It was like $30, but I have had this sit at work for like 7 hours. Ice is still in it. I'll like refill it 4 times. Ice is still in it. So this was an investment and I use this all the time. Well, I got it after my old water bottle started condensating. It just wasn't like working well anymore. That bottle was well loved and well used, and it was time for her to go. So then I got this one. Also, I love the color. Can I just say that? There are certain things that you should definitely invest a lot of money in, like a good winter coat, a good pair of shoes. Things that keep you safe and healthy are investments. And so spending a lot of money on them is not a problem because you want it to last a long time. You want it to be something of quality. In my mind, too, investments count for products that you can't find easily, like secondhand or used, but are going to last you a long time. For example, jeans. I have a very hard time finding jeans. I am 5'10", and let me tell you, jeans do not fit well. I need belts and I go through them so fast because like every single pair of pants I own, I need a belt for. So certain things, they're hard to find specifics of, and it's not a bad thing to buy new. It's never really a bad thing to buy new when you're doing it in moderation. That's what I'm getting at here. This also comes with like living within your means. And the internet is making people think that it is necessary when really it isn't. There's a great TikTok I just saw when I was researching for this video that I'll play because, oh, she makes such good points.
Instead of buying this to-go utensil kit, just wrap up the ones you already have. Before you go out running to buy a Stanley Cup, be so sure you don't have a water bottle already at home that can serve the same purpose. Instead of investing in these cheaply made plastic plates, thrift ones that will last longer and cost the same. Before buying one of these gimmicky products with 1 to 2 uses, ask yourself if this standard version of the product was really that inconvenient before seeing it. Instead of buying brand new plastic items that are just going to sit in a drawer, try reusing things you already have. These big box stores have more stuff than they even know what to do with, so this is your reminder that you don't need it. Okay, bye.
And that's why I love like de-influencing videos. That's one of my favorite trends to come out. I'm still holding my water cup, actually. Go away. I love de-influencing videos because I'm like, yes, encourage living within your means. That there is nothing wrong with not buying new stuff every single time you go out of your house. And living within your means also refers to like only buying 1 or 2 of certain items, like a water bottle. That the people that have like Stanley collections or that the Stanley purses. I saw a video, there was a Stanley with a mini Stanley attached to it. Why do you need 2 Stanleys? Why? You don't need a mini water bottle for your water bottle. I'm sorry, I'm crashing out. Anyways, another great way to live within your means is thrifting. And I know some people are like, oh, thrifting, secondhand, ew. Thrifting is so much fun. I got school dance dresses from the thrift store, and I had one that was like beautiful. It was like slim fit, mermaid skirt, lace up back. It was like $7, and I won Snow Coming Queen in that dress. So I don't want to hear anything. And yes, some secondhand items, I'll be like going through the racks at Salvation Army or whatever, and yeah, some of them are gross. Like a lot of secondhand items are in very good condition. I just got a blazer from Salvation Army for like $3. The tag was still on and like it was in peak condition. It fits me perfectly. It's a nice like wool blazer and it was so cheap. Like I wasn't overspending and I wasn't buying something new. This was something that was already made that someone just didn't love and so they gave away. So much more financially feasible. Also, thrifting encourages like individual styles, which is another thing, and I can get into that. TikTok and just social media in general has just caused a decrease in individuality because, like I said earlier, everyone's trying to keep up with the trends and stay cool and stay relevant. Individual style is lost, it's gone. And it's sad to see. Like in my school, I had people asking me constantly, oh, why are you so dressed up? I'm wearing jeans and a turtleneck. What do you mean dressed up? The standard is athletic wear. That's basically the standard for like going out nowadays. Individual style is so lost and it makes me sad to see. Thrifting encourages individual style because you're finding like pieces that have already been made, already been owned, and you're getting creative. You don't go to the thrift store being like, oh, I know they have this, this, and this. You are finding things. Also, side note, if you like to sew, go to the thrift store and get sheets, curtains, like tablecloths. You get so much yardage and fabric for so cheap. That I love sewing stuff out of Salvation Army fabrics. Anyways, so that's basically what I'm getting at here is like people are so concerned with having the newest stuff or having the most stuff and being on trend and being relevant that not only is individual style being lost, but it's just not feasible. And people are forgetting the difference between want and need, the difference between investment and just like mindless spending. And it's a problem. So next time you're out and you're shopping, when you look at something, before you just grab it like, oh, shiny, think about whether you actually need it or if you could find it cheaper or if you already have something like it. That's the biggest one. Do you already have something like it? Because yes, there is nothing wrong with treating yourself to a new item every now and again. And sometimes you find something that you just love. If it is in your budget and it won't break the bank, go for it. But within reason. That's a big thing. Moderation. Just like people say, all foods are fine in moderation, all spending is fine in moderation. For the most part, I am not encouraging certain kinds of spending. You can fill in the blanks. Just really thinking about what you're purchasing and how much you're actually going to use it, and like taking all these things into consideration is the key to not getting caught in the overspending trap. And you're gonna find that you end up with things that you love. It's like what people say about friends. People would rather have a few close friends who they love and trust and can depend upon rather than 100 acquaintances who are flaky and just not reliable and not always the best to be around. Same goes for purchases. Having a few really good things that you really love is so much better than having a bunch of things that you don't even know how to sort through, because then you're just getting overwhelmed. I know I get overwhelmed. So that's the thing. As I'm getting ready to go to college, I'm considering all the things I have and what I want to take with me, because I have I have limited space and I do need to buy new things, especially because my dorm room is going to be like an apartment setup. It'll have a kitchen. So me and my roommates are all contributing kitchen items. So like I have to buy things that I have not owned before while also being mindful of what I already have and what I'll have space for. And it's just made me a lot more conscious about what I'm purchasing right now. Also, before I wrap this up, I would just like to point out I hate TikTok Shop with a burning passion. Okay, yes, there are some cute things off of it. I have considered it once or twice, but I am so sick of my For You page just being ads for all these pointless products. I'm sorry. You don't need a crisscross chair. And I'm sorry to my friend Sam, who has one, and it was very cute in her room. But if you already have a perfectly good chair, you don't need a crisscross chair. I'm not even sorry. You just don't need it. Oh my throat hurts from all this talking. It has made spending so accessible because people are seeing the trending things and right there. They don't even have to leave TikTok. And most of my generation is spending their entire life on TikTok. So it just, oh my gosh, it's contributing to the problem. And it's bad. So be mindful of what you're buying. Be mindful of your budget. Be mindful of the time and effort that it took to earn that money. As someone who works 2 jobs, who up until recently was working 3 jobs, now I'm down to 2. Time is money. It really is. When they say time is money, they mean it. Don't be afraid to put things back on the rack when you're shopping, because chances are you don't actually need to buy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you like it, leave a like, leave a little comment, tell your family and friends. And if you know someone with a chronic overspending problem, send them this video. Make them think about their choices. I will see you next week with a brand new Yap session, and I am very excited. I have a good topic for next week. Until then, thank you and God bless. The menace is sleepy from her day of wreaking chaos. Aren't you, baby?